Ben, is the iShowSpeed Jake Lucky drama stupid and pointless?
Yes.
Thank you. Alright, so I was originally going to do this video in the same way that I've done the last few, but for some reason all of my cameras decided to stop being cameras at the exact same time, so we're back to build battle, yay, fuck me. I've covered a lot of different internet personality versus internet personality dramas on this channel before. We had Andrew Tate versus XQC, we had the Actman versus Quantum TV, we had Gideon versus Pokimane, and now we have Jake Lucky versus iShowSpeed. And I can say without a doubt, out of the four that I just mentioned, this one is hands down the stupidest one. So to give you guys a little bit of background for those of you who don't know the situation, basically what happened is iShowSpeed was streaming a particular Minecraft mod in front of about 100,000 people. And let's just say this Minecraft mod contains some content that was a little TOS. And he maybe showed some things to his mostly underage fan base that you maybe shouldn't show an underage fan base. Which in layman's terms mean he streamed Minecraft porn in front of 100,000 people. And so this guy, Jake Lucky, decides to make this tweet, basically just commenting on the situation, being like, bro, what are you doing? Why would you do this? And I don't know why. I'm not sure why this tweet alone was different from any other tweet commenting on this situation, or any other tweet commenting on any other situation ever, to be honest, but people just fucking went off on this guy. Speed's entire fan base just like came after Jake Lucky, started like ratioing him in Twitter threads and just like bullying him basically. And it's just, the whole situation really just devolved from there. Other creators got involved on both sides. Keemstar came to Speed's defense for some reason and just like fucking started calling Jake Lucky racist for absolutely no reason. And honestly, it's just turned into a kind of competition of seeing whose dick can be sucked more, and just a bunch of different creators trying to get their 15 minutes of fame and seeing how much drama they can create out of the situation. And I mean, you know, hey, including myself, like, guilty as charged, but it's just, oh my god, some of the people that are replying to this are like actually some of the stupidest people I've seen on Twitter like to date, which is really saying a lot because I get a lot of Greek God X stuff in my feed for some reason, who by the way has also chimed in on this situation. And just people are like, oh man, why are you sucking iShowSpeed's dick and trying to make drama out of this situation, on tweets where he's like not even referencing the situation at all. And then just like everyone is still talking about it even though it's been quite a while since this all happened. It's just like, oh my god, it hurts my head. Like literally, I'm scrolling down my Twitter feed right now and maybe 1 out of every 3 tweets is about this, even though I don't follow Jake Lucky or iShowSpeed. And I would say I just don't care about the situation, but I'm making the video, so like clearly I do kind of care, and clearly everyone else does as well. And it's all just like kind of bullshit because it just wasn't really that big of a deal to begin with. Like iShowSpeed is pretty young. I think he might even be younger than me, which is saying a lot. And you know, I mean, he just made a little mistake. He's a little crazy. That's kind of his whole personality. You know, he did something stupid. He got a community strike for it. Someone called him out. And then a bunch of other creators and his own fan base just made it a much bigger deal than it ever really needed to be. The whole thing is just full of horrible takes, especially in the original Jake Lucky tweet. For example, I Love Pie 31 says, you're going at him because he has an absurd amount of viewers, but this is normal in GTA RP. The irony is unreal, because of course we all know that Minecraft and GTA are extremely similar video games. And then Kavos commented saying, if you have such a big problem with it, then why are you signal boosting the clip? Oh yeah, that's one thing I forgot to mention. Okay, so one of the things I will criticize Jake Lucky for is that he just didn't fucking censor the clip at all when he reposted it on Twitter, which is like stupid. And you know, I get what Kavos says about signal boosting, but then as this guy below him points out, like Kavos has also done this with Speed before, so so I don't really care that Jake Lucky posted it. I think he's just fucking doing what he does, and it's stupid that like people are getting mad at him for like commenting on it, especially the people that are calling him racist, because that's just like not true at all. But he shouldn't have like reposted the clip in its entirety uncensored. I'm not sure what he thought he was gonna get out of it by doing that. But yeah, so I've made this video and I'm talking about the situation to tell you all that we should move on and not talk about the situation anymore. And yeah, that's kind of it. That's the iShowSpeed Jake Lucky controversy. It really just kind of isn't all that interesting, all things considered, but it's just so like overwhelmed my Twitter feed for the last 24 hours that I couldn't help but like talk about it a little bit. I also want to make it very clear that this video is not to hate on anyone besides Keemstar, fuck Keemstar, but no hate to Jake Lucky and no hate to iShowSpeed either. I mean, you know, a lot of people on both sides are throwing around petty insults like, oh, Jake Lucky is a narc and iShowSpeed isn't funny. Like, he's kind of funny. Let's be honest, you downloaded Talking Ben back in the day because of an iShowSpeed clip. Be real with yourself. But yeah, so that is the story behind potentially the stupidest YouTube drama in history. That is pretty much it, and I will see you all in the next video, and goodbye.